Welcome. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter, I'm Brian Anderson. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Blazers and came away with a win.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
Rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team.
Oh, did you see that finish?
It's so good to watch Grant do his thing on offense. He loves leaping up and dropping the hammer.
And it's Irving off the drive. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Lillard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Wily move by Damian Lillard, taking his shot right into the defense to draw the foul.
You know, when we talk about Lillard, we're talking about one of the most explosive players in the NBA, Smitty.
BA, no question, he can light up the scoreboard in the blink of an eye. Not many players in history have more 50-point games than he does.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Lillard into the lane. Pass to Grant. Here's Sharp. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
Outside Irving. Now Williams. Down low. Williams misses.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Amazing! Wow, anytime Sharp lifts off, it's showtime.
Here's Irving. Williams' shot is good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
To the middle. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, Damian Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
To the wing, right side. Back to Lillard. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board. The Mavericks trailing. And now the Mavs on the run. Pass to Irving. Sinks the 15-footer. Irving's got his second basket on the night.
A consistent threat offensively, even in the mid-range. Kyrie is so confident.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Now here's Brown. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. And it looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
To the paint. Pass to Thibault. The three is up. Williams grabs the board. And so Brown will bring it up to Dallas, trailing by 4. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside, Williams. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Ooh-wee, Kyrie. That pass takes poise, patience, and vision.
Grab the screen. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Thibault on the wing. This one for 3. Here's Nurkic. And Holmes pulls it down.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Green. Brown with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 5 to shoot. Spins. And it's Portland with a rebound. Left side, Thibault. Pass to Lillard. To the inside. Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
If he has a lane, Grant's taking it right to the rack.
Outside Irving. Now here's Williams. Grant with a steal. Here's Sharp. Back to Nurkic. Lillard outside. And here's Grant from the arc. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Three-pointer Holmes. Williams grabs the board. Portland leading. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff. Curry with it. Henderson picks him up. Three-pointer. Hardaway, no good. Well, Smitty, Portland had that streak of 8 straight playoff appearances. Now they've missed out 2 years in a row.
It's a talented BA but frustrated group in Portland. But you know what? They'll be back.
Got a piece of it. And here comes the break. Grant outside. Here's Henderson. And he banks in the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's Curry. Still without a bucket. Inside. Here's Hayward. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry.
There's the versatility we talk about. Gordon Hayward able to score on all three levels.
Grant outside. Pass to Williams. Curry with it. Picked up by Grant. Now Hayward. Pulls it from the top of the key. Good on the jump shot. Hayward's got 4 points in the quarter.
Like seeing Hayward get involved with the screen, knowing what it takes to get some space for both he and his teammates. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Outside Curry. From outside the arc. Hayward outside. Thibault with a steal. Pass to Graham. Back to Sharp. To the inside. Nifty move. Oh, Grant throws it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Jones misses. There's a chance of their lead hitting double digits here.
And that really would put them in control.
And that's a foul called on Richaun Holmes. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. And stolen by Williams. And here's Brown for three. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
Henderson scanning the floor. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Well, Grant, you were in the playoffs several times during your career. The postseason's just different from the regular season.
It's 100% another level. I'll never forget my first series, 1996, against the great Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway of the Orlando Magic. Of course, yeah, my Pistons got swept. That was quite an introduction to the playoffs.
Chalk up two there.
His ability to freeze the defender and then take off. Kyrie makes plays that others just can't.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
For 3, here's Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's Powell with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. For 3, here's Lillard. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
This is how a lot of people play now. Rebounding techniques have changed over the years. Purists would say, not for the better.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Lillard looking around. Out to Harris. From deep. They grab their own miss. Lillard double team. Pass to Harris. Clock at 6. Lillard outside. Launches it from deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Brown. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Powell outside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
The three, here's Harris. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Irving, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Pass to Melton. To the middle. Lillard double team. For 3, here's Harris. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
I'll tell you, Tobias gets a little harder to defend every year. Continues to add new wrinkles to his game.
And the Blazers making a change here. And he nails the 3rd.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's Irving. He's got 7. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
Terrific initiative from the swing man. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
Harris left side. Pass to Nurkic. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Nurkic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Smitty, looking at Jusuf Nurkic, a big man who loves getting physical out there.
He's a center, BA, that doesn't mind throwing his body around, whether that be going after rebounds or attempting blocks. He's a hard-edge player.
Oh, got that one up quick. Sharp's got 11.
Nice job to stay on balance on the catch-and-shoot jumper. When Sharp's in rhythm, he's dangerous.
The try by Irving. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Such a crafty player. You'll never know what you're going to see from Kyrie when you come to the arena.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ryan, last season, Damian Lillard became the Blazers' all-time leading scorer, surpassing the great Clyde Drexler. Lillard said, quote, "It was a goal of mine." And that list has so many players, the great history of our organization. So to finally be #1 is a special accomplishment. Ryan?
Yeah, that's for sure. Thanks, Allie. Appreciate that.
You know, Smitty, we've seen some ridiculous leapers in the NBA. But Shaedon Sharpe is at another level.
Yeah, Grant, some reports they have his vertical jump at 50 inches. He can posterize anyone in this league. And one of those guys who is capable of doing crazy dunks.
Pass to Sharpe. Back to Lillard. Now Thibault. To the left side wing. And here's Nurkic for 3. Here's Sharpe. Another shot. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And Williams has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 4.
This is the patience we talk about. Hayward waiting that extra half second, finds the open man.
Back to Nurkic. It's tipped. Grant outside. Lillard outside. And here's Nurkic for 3. Sinks it from distance. Nurkic has got 6 in the quarter.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:57 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Jones. And Williams punches it home.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Henderson. And here's Harris. Melton on the wing. Henderson left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Hayward, and the layup is good. Hayward's got 6 points.
I mean, you talk about the great athletes in the NBA. Don't forget about Gordon Hayward. He can run.
Back to Henderson. Lets a floater go. Jones with the block. It's a one-on-one situation. Some room here for Harris. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end. They have no answer defensively inside.
Johnson laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Here's Curry. Some solid defense from Williams. Outside Johnson. Pass to Melton. Williams with the screen. Lets the three fly. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three. It goes on Tim Hardaway. And he's good on the second.
3 shots.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Trailblazers up by 5. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Portland leading. Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. Grant with it. And stolen by Brown. Irving attacking. There's the triple. Puts up a 3. They get it back. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Look at these numbers. Some guys wish they could do what Kyrie does.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Brown with it. Down low. To tie it up. And the layup by Irving. And it's all knotted up.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Outside Thibault. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. To the paint. Here's Powell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive.
Oh! Gets it down!
Showing some power.
Nice!
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
It's stolen by Irving. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Irving. Here he goes. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Portland trailing here. And here's Lillard. Let's watch Dame here. Pass to Nurkic to stop the run. Second chance shot. And Grant finishes it off.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. So it's Portland now. Outside Thibault. Lillard outside. Beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Here's Irving. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Irving's got 11 points here in the second half.
Can hit it outside, inside, and there you see Kyrie with the pull-up.
A moment here for an injury report. Let's get an update on Robert Williams. What's the status, Alan?
The head athletic trainer for the Mavericks let me know the status. Unfortunately, the injury looks pretty serious.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
And the Blazers making a change here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
And Allie, thank you for that. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. The kick out to Williams. Outside Irving. Jacks up a 3. 6 on the shot clock. All alone. Again, Dallas.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
.114 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Mavericks with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And it's Lillard penetrating. And stolen by Williams. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Back to Irving. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And, of course, Devin Booker. He's a big ticket to foul. We'll go without him, though.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
And stolen by Eaton. Anunoby in the corner. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And finished off by KD.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Pass to Brown. Irving for three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
Hey, Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing. Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
Irving with it. He's picked up by KD. Outside Irving. In the corner, Powell with it. And it's off from three-point range. Quick start for the Suns in this one. Powell with the steal. Brown inside. They kick it out to Green. Outside Irving. Spins to the paint. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send them back with the best of them.
And the shot goes in.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Outside Irving. The three. Hands it from downtown.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
On the wing, Anunoby. And taken away by Brown. Back to Irving. Off target from outside. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Suns. It's a 5-point game. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Now here's Irving. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate three-level scorer.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Bridges. Back to KD. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Now Irving. He's guarded by Anunoby. Irving looking over the floor. 5 on the clock. Here's Green. Out. And Durant sends it back.
Boy, how about the defense from Kevin Durant? Sends that shot back.
And Doris, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite player growing up.
And Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings that you have got to plan for.
Here's Irving. The shot by Powell, no good.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Out to Bridges. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Phoenix leading by 5. KD on the wing. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
How do you match up with KD? This guy is so good at taking what the defense gives him. Good luck.
Outside Irving. Going inside. And the dunk by Powell.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns lead by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Mavericks trailed by 5. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you all, guys. Kevin Durant is dedicated to his craft, of course, but he relishes his connections off the court as well. He says there's so much you can learn from being an NBA player. Life lessons in basketball, the business around the league. Every stop around the way is an experience for me to accelerate and be better in the next part of my life. Kevin?
Well, that's great perspective, isn't it? David, thank you so much. And the Suns call their first time out of the game. The ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Stolen by Ball. And up the court come the Suns on the break.
You love how LaMelo uses the contact to get to the line. This guy's IQ on the offensive end is something else.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And there is a whistle. That'll go on Derrick Jones. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Back to Barnes. On the wing, Anunoby.
Wow, how about the defensive effort from T.H. Jr.? Tim Hardaway doing work.
So, Greg, when you think about the Phoenix Suns, what do you think fuels them the most?
Kevin, I mean, the fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost. This team is really battling to get back to that stage. And if they do, they want to take care of business this time.
Pass to Barnes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
There's Scotty Barnes in his element. He's so confident in the paint.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Curry deciding where to go with it. Again, the Mavericks score.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
Coupled by Holmes. Back to Ball. Pass to Anunoby. Suns moving the ball around. Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Suns call time here. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. 3-point lead. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Bridges, no one around him. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Bridges got 7.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Inside. Here's Powell. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to KD. And Durant gets double teamed. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Powell pulls it in.
just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Count the basket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Bridges outside. Outside for Durant. There's the triple from Durant.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Pass to Powell. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. To the middle. And the dunk by Powell.
That passing ability complements Irving scoring so well.
Suns leading by 3. And here is KD. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Brown inside. Still yet to score. Nice D from Rose.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Outside for KD. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. And it's an 8-point Phoenix lead.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
That'll do it for the first half. Suns ahead, up 8. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. And Ball slams it in.
Always so much creativity to LaMelo's game. Terrific move off the bounce.
Irving with the ball. He's picked up by KD. Holmes can't get it to go in. Phoenix leading by 9. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Down low, Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant making you pay on the interior. Look out around the rim.
Pass to Irving. Bridges with the steal. On the wing, Anunoby. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge, find a way, and he does.
Mavericks making a switch here.
Number 40, Dwight Powell.
To the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Pass to Brown. It's stolen. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, that's about being opportunistic. OG Anunoby so good at anticipating when he can jump and get a steal.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Jones with the jam.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Here's the three. Anunoby, no good. Mavericks trailed by 14. You know, when you look at the game of Dwight Powell, Doris, he's sort of a throwback big man, isn't he?
I guess so, Kevin. I mean, he's a little retro for sure. He does a lot of his damage right inside the paint. This guy is focused on getting rebounds, setting quality screens, only taking high percentage shots. So I get sort of a throwback.
Out to KD. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
Dallas making a switch here.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Powell in the high post. Left side, Brown. Right side, Green. Outside, Curry. Lets it go with the three. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 5.
Look at how composed Seth Curry is beyond the arc. Takes a shot like that and knows it's going in.
Timeout called, the Suns. Left here in the third quarter. Inside, Holmes with the steal. And here we go, the Mavericks in a fast break. A shot by Hayward, wide open. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Pass to Lee. Anunoby has the open look. It's good from long range. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the game to go.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the three-point shot in response. Wow.
Back to Curry. Down low. And it's slammed in by Jones.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Anunoby, good.
He is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Holmes has a screen. It's Curry outside. Rebound by the Suns. Here's Rose. And a missed layup. Stolen by Rose. On the wing, Barnes. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Suns lead by 14. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Suns. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Barnes. Out to Lee. Top of the key, Rose. 6 to shoot. Back to Lee. Tries it from 19. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Substitution for your son.
Irving with it. And he gets the bucket.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
Outside Durant. Lets the three fly. Powell pulls it in.
Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
The kick out to Brown. Outside Irving. Driving inside. Powell. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Outside, KD. Back to Ball. Ayton in the corner. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Ball gets double teamed. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Mavericks trailed by 12. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, Dwight Powell is such a hard-playing, athletic big man. He could fit himself into any scheme right now.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Powell with the steal. Outside Irving. Pass to Powell. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Suns leading by 11. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find it.
Powell with the screen. Outside Green. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Shoots from the elbow. Off the left rim and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Offensive rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
Substitution on the court.
Now, here's Anunoby. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Maverick substitution. Number 43.
Mavericks trailed by 13. Holmes sets a screen. Brown. And Brown throws it down.
How about a little bit of daylight is all Jaylen Brown needs, up off his feet in a hurry.
Anunoby in the corner. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Irving. Back to Brown. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
Now here's Durant. Here's Anunoby. Covered by Irving. Ayton with it. Makes it off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Durant just inside the line, and KD throws it down.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Phoenix.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for KD.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
So he gets them both.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Now Brown. So it's the Suns winning easily here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the basketball.
We've got an action-packed Saturday. Night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And, of course, Devin Booker. This, of course, his first game as a Toronto Raptor.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype, or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Back to Schroeder. On the wing, Booker. From the arc. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And we've got a good one on tap tonight between a couple of teams, Greg, who can really shoot the three ball. Some of your thoughts coming into this one.
Well, when you have teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
Booker, good.
And that's lethal. I love how Booker's eyes light up when he gets a mid-range opportunity.
Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Dennis Schroeder. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
The try by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
On its way from Irving for 2. And then Brown with the dunk. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
There's a screen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Booker looks to score and score often. When he's driving, never afraid of the contact.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Now Booker following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Booker looking around. Over Green. Pocket 6. Booker, good. 11 points for Devin Booker.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Outside Irving. A 15-footer. And Dallas again with the bucket.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Here's the screen. No good from Booker.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Now here's Booker. He's got 11. Again, the miss by Booker.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Brown outside. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And finished off by Porter.
Aggressive move by Porter, answering critics who say he sometimes takes too much of a backseat.
Now, here is Irving. 6 points for him. Puts it up. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Raptors with the lead. We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. Booker with no one around. Inside. Here's Schroeder. Kicks it out to Booker. Toronto working the ball around now.
They've got to be careful. A big key to beating them is keeping Booker off the line as much as possible.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Right side, Irving. In the corner, Powell with it. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 36 seconds left in the first. They set the pick. Here's Booker. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Irving attacking. He gets it in there. Irving's got 8 points.
Cutting to the rim with force. Once Kyrie sees an opening, he seizes it.
Booker outside. And the dunk by Booker.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Toronto. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
They just look hungrier out there. They don't mind taking the pounding.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Hayward outside. Driving in. Jones. Great D that time from Oubre.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Nice balance, stopping and popping. Shooter very fluid with the ball in his hands.
It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Hayward. Oubre pulls it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Here's Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Siakam.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And, Kevin, we were seeing teams go small. Lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP-level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Down low. Pass to Powell. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's his first foul.
Timeout.
And Steve, with the way these NBA players can reach out to each other with ease, how much off-court communication do you think is going on?
I think a lot is going on, Kevin. A lot of these players have been playing with each other or against each other from a long time since they were young in AAU. Because of social media and also the internet, it makes the world that much smaller. These guys communicate way more than we did.
Here's Irving. He's got 8. To the middle. To the paint. Porter with the steal. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says, I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the summer making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been. And I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, D.A. Thanks. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pulls it from the elbow. And finished off by Siakam.
I love how assertive Siakam is on the pick and roll, disrupting the defense and getting himself open.
Here's Irving. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors leading by 12. And Siakam throws it down.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Greg talking about Jakob Pirtle. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
And Jones slams it in.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
To the inside. Williams with the steal. And here's Brown outside. Good on the triple. Brown's got it back down to single digits for Dallas.
A bona fide superstar. The pull-up is a deadly shot for Brown.
It's stolen by Brown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Pirtle. That is his first foul of the game. And Toronto making a change here.
Raptors substitution.
1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. It's Williams, high post. Dallas moving the ball around. Brown with it. And it's Trent picking him up. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 9.
And far from just a perimeter scorer, Brown also adept at finishing in close.
Wasted no time on that one.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Down low. And a slam by Williams.
Ooh-wee, Kyrie. That pass takes poise, patience, and vision.
Booker outside. Back to Trent. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Left side, Irving. A crossover. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. Oubre pulls it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Booker outside. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
The Raptors, 37.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. So Booker will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Jaden Hardy is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Booker outside. Pass to Siakam. It's stolen by Brown.
Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
In the corner, Powell with it. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Brown missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Powell with the steal. Here's Hardy. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Mavericks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Raptors leading by 6. Smitty, we know the list of players from Cameroon is short, but very talented.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Pascal Siakam, one of the few players out of Cameroon. Another one, Joel Embiid. That's a lot of talent. Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Brown feeling out a bit. The kick out to Williams. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
You know, it's not just the energy Siakam brings to the defensive end. It's the instincts. Great job turning them over.
Pass to Powell. Hayward from outside. Harden can't get the tip in.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Siakam outside. Back to Schroeder. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Hayward. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, you need to start somewhere. After 4 straight misses this half, let's see if this gets them going.
And Jaden Hardy is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team.
And Toronto making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to Schroeder. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside Williams. Dallas moving the ball around. Back to Hayward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. So both teams making some changes here. On defense, Dallas. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. 6 on the shot clock. And it's in there. Booker's got 23 points.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 13 points.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And here's Booker from the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
Pass to Williams. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Goes up to the stripe. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
From the wing, Irving misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Williams. Goes back up. It's good. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Booker outside. Screen by Pirtle. Good chance here for Booker. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
His form could have been much better seeing how much time he had to shoot that one, but he got it to fall.
And so it's Toronto. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back right after this. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Mavericks trailed by 13. Dallas calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
2 emphatic points. Devin Booker.
Outside Irving. Shoots over Schroeder. Up again. And Williams is right there.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
On the wing, Booker. A fadeaway to the middle. 6 to shoot. Screen by Siakam. Booker, good.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Right side, Irving. And count it from 19 feet away.
He is a fearless player. When he gets it going, it's hard to stop someone with the confidence of Kyrie.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Raptors moving the ball around. Back to Booker. Pass to Oubre. Here's Booker. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First team.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Schroeder, left side. Just 5 on the clock. And a wide open look for Siakam. Offline with his 3. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 13. Takes it inside. That one drops for him. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And the Raptors call time here.
Once again, your D-Town crew. Give them a hand, fans.
Toronto leading by 11. Booker outside. From downtown. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Powell with the screen. Irving misses.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Hits the outside fadeaway. Booker's got 36.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And he knocks down the first one.
The former #1 overall pick in the 2011 NBA draft, Kyrie Irving, has certainly lived up to the hype.
Siakam left side. Over to the left wing. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 14.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Siakam for three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
I like the competitive spirit of Siakam, seizing back momentum with a three of his own.
Irving from long range. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Booker outside. Out to the wing. And the dunk by Booker.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Raptors.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
There's a screen by Porter. Cleaner from distance. Devin Booker again. Booker's got 42 in the game.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd